Hello, this is Chapter 5, Test Practice Part 2. So in this video, I want you to pause your video, work out the problem, then restart it to check your answer. Alright, so go ahead, pause your video, then restart to check this first example after you've solved and you've done the graphing. Welcome back from pausing the video. To graph this equation, let's first of all identify the y-intercept, which is 5, and we'll plot that on our coordinates. So the y-intercept of 5 is right there. Now the slope of this line is the coefficient of x, and that's a -1. Alright, so a -1 slope is going to look like this. Okay, you're going to go have a rise of -1 and a run of +1. So starting at the 5, go down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. And just do that a few times till we get a few points. And then if you needed points up in the second quadrant, you go up 1 and left 1, up 1 and left 1. Alright, so there's the graph of y equals -x plus 5. Okay? And if we were graphing a system of equations, let's say that we were graphing also y equals x. Alright, so that graph would go through the origin and have a slope of +1. Okay, so if we were graphing a system, we'd look for that point of intersection. That's common to both. But in this example, all we needed to do was graph. So how'd you do? Alright, let's try another one. Alright, solve this using equal values method, then restart to check your answer. Welcome back from pausing the video. Equal values method, we set the two equations equal to one another, and then we solve for x. So let's get the variable to one side. I'm going to add 2x to each side. That will eliminate the -2x on the right and leave +3. Now I'm going to add 9 to each side. So 6x equals 12. Now divide both sides by 6. So x equals 2. But you're not finished. Remember that after you get x, you plug it back into one of the equations. I'm going to plug it into the first equation. So 4 times 2 minus 9. That's going to be 8 minus 9, so that's -1. Alright, so y equals -1, and the solution to this system is the ordered pair 2, -1. Alright, so how'd you do? Alright, let's do this one. Pause your video, write the rule for the table using slope and y-intercept, and fill in the missing values. Go ahead and pause your video. Welcome back from pausing the video. First of all, from my table, I can identify the y-intercept. It's right here. So in my rule, I'm going to have a -2. Next, I need to look for the growth rate. Alright, so these 2 points right here could give me a good clue. I know that I'm going to have to subtract 2 as part of my rule, but I'm also going to be multiplying x by the growth rate. So if I just experiment here, I can multiply 5 by a number to get it close to 18, and that would be 4. If I go 5 times 4, that's 20, and then subtract 2, that would give me 18. So let's see if it works for 10. 10 times 4 is 40, subtract 2 is 38. So this rule works. Our growth rate is going to be 4. Alright, if that's the case, then when x is 11, then y is going to equal 11 times 4 minus 2, which is 42. Alright, and that fits right in line with the value of 12 and 46. So that just again shows me that's a growth rate of 4. And now let's find when x is 20 and x is 100. So if x is 20, y is going to equal 80 minus 2, which is 78. And if x is 100, y is going to equal 400 minus 2. That's 398. Well, that's all for tonight. I hope you're ready for the test. Remember, read some books.